always wear goggles. Well, that's where we're getting wrong already.
So we're in the Ferrari 488. I'm going to take it down to the containers and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about it. First, we're going to start it though. We are in the unit, so. All right, so here we have the Ferrari 488. Now to start off, of course, it looks awesome in this Rosso Corsa red paintwork. It's got a few little carbon extras to it as well on the exterior. So it's a really nice example of the 2016 488. I almost called it 458. Now, the cool thing about these 488s is they are the first mid-engine Ferrari that actually uses the turbocharged V8 originally used in the F40. They're also running a 3.8 litre engine, which despite being smaller from the previous 458, which was a 4.5 litre, it actually kicks out an extra 100 brake horsepower, which sits at 660 brake horsepower in total. These cars are, of course, incredibly fast. It has a 0 to 60 to about 3 seconds, as well as a top speed of 205. So you guys probably want to hear what it sounds like, so I'm going to start it up and give it a little rev. Lovely example of Ferrari 488, couldn't be better in this color as well. If you want to see more on this car, check out the full spec list on our website at 7 Days Performance, where it's currently live. But that is it. If you want to see more on it, keep watching the video and enjoy. Alright, so we're in the new kitchen slash break room. If you haven't seen in our most recent video, we've just recently moved into our brand new unit, which is our new office space. If you want to see the project build of this unit as well, I'll put a link at the top of the screen and in the description. And it makes quite a nice little setup. I've got a nice little studio. So yeah, this could be a good use of any office debates, controversial topics between, you know, in the automotive. Whatever suggestions come to mind. If you guys have any ideas of any questions that you'd like us to discuss or any topics, let us know in the comments, and yeah, it could be quite cool. But we are here to talk about the Ferrari 488. Now, for those that might not know, this is the second Ferrari 488 that we've actually done at 7 Days. The last one we done was last year in October 2022. It was a white Ferrari 488. Greg Godfrey won it for just £4.96. He actually traveled from Scotland all the way down here to Norfolk to pick it up. He chose to take the car.
Here's your key to your £4.95 Ferrari. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. My name's Greg Godfrey. I just won a Ferrari through 7 Day Performance.
You can actually watch the collection video to that. I'll put the link up here.
Right, so we're about to take the Ferrari 488 out, which is now live on the site as well, which you guys can win for 99p. In my opinion, this is probably one of the nicest ones we've done. We've only ever done one before, which was George's white one. This one specifically has been lowered with wheels and it's literally dripping in carbon. So as you can see, we've got the LED race steering wheel in carbon with the engine start, the carbon bridge in the middle, the carbon racing seats, literally dripping in carbon. So we're going to take it out, let you know what I think of the car, my opinion of it, how it drives and stuff like that as well. But first of all, typical supercar, we need fuel.
How much do you reckon it's going to be? Fill up?
Well, I probably won't fill it up, but I'll probably put 50 quid in it, but I should imagine there'll be about 100 quid to fill these up. But then saying that, that'd probably go in about 100, 150 miles, so. Well, I forgot my wallet, so it looks like I'm paying for this one as well. We better get some V-power in there. Close. You just know, all right, every fuel pump in the world, yeah, if it stops at 99, you know it's going to penny over. Regardless. Scam. And for all of you wondering what drive mode we have it in, there's no other way to drive Ferrari. Let me start that again. Ferrari. And for all you wondering what drive mode we've got it in, there's no other way to drive a Ferrari but to have it in race. So it's always in race, as you can see, right there.
How many Ferraris have you actually driven?
I've driven the black 458 we had, the red 458 it had, the first one that George ever got. He actually let me drive that. The white 488. So this would be my fourth Ferrari that I've driven. 2 458s, and this would be the second 488 that I've driven. In my opinion, the 488s are much nicer to drive. The 488s are much nicer to drive than the 458s. They seem a little bit more modern, a little bit more responsive, definitely a lot more tail happy. But in my opinion, if it's tail happy, it's a fun car to drive. I'll do one back, one the other way again, yeah? Alright. Let's see what's got. So every supercar we get in, we're going to do a little summary of what we rate the car. So we're going to base that off looks, handling and acceleration, and then we're going to give it an overall out of 10.
So, appearance, what do you think?
For these Ferrari, based on the lowering, the wheels, and the spec it's got, and of course for me, a Ferrari has to be in the Corsa red, I'm going to give this a 9.
I was going to agree with you there, because I was saying earlier in the video how with a Ferrari you think bright colours.
It's got to be red. That is the Ferrari colour, the badge, and it's just got to be a red for me. It's got to be red. It's not quite a 10 based on Ferraris aren't for me. I do relate them a little bit more to an old man's car. I'm more of a Lamborghini or a Porsche fan. So for me, yeah, it's not quite a 10 because it's not just perfect.
Performance-wise, after driving this, I mean, you said earlier this is only one of a few Ferraris you've driven. How does it drive?
So based on the 4th Ferrari I've ever driven, and a Ferrari comes straight out of factory without being mapped or anything like that, this I would give probably an 8 for performance. It's definitely got the power. It's probably one of the quickest ones I've ever driven, and it sounds really good. But for me, they could have made it 4-wheel drive, so it was a little bit more better on the handling, and so you can actually put the power down, especially in the UK.
And then following on from that, handling, driving it, what's it like?
Yeah, so based on the handling, which I just said in the performance as well, I'm going to give this an 8 based on literally just the rear wheel drive. For me, if it was 4-wheel drive, it would put the power down so much better. It would be a very fun car to drive. However, it is still a fun car to drive, but if there's any dampness on the road or wet, there's no point taking it out because you're just spinning up.
So I've got one more question. Is it fun to drive?
Yeah, it's fun to drive, yeah. Very fun car to drive. However, it is still a fun car to drive. Yeah, it's fun to drive, yeah.
So that is it for this week's video. Of course, you've seen a lot on the Ferrari. It is live, like we said, on the website. Go check out if you haven't already, and be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more future uploads. And yeah, stay tuned and see you in the next video.